Hello everyone, today movies is Door Lock. This is a suspense thriller movie. This is the opening scene. A beautiful girl walk over the street, she enter into a apartment, this is a hi-fi apartment which has high security door locks. She uses her access card to unlock the door, enter into her house. There was no power. She notice the cupboard is open and tries to close it. Suddenly she finds someone at her back, hit her in the door. The scene ends here with a horror. This is a thriller movie till the climax. We do not know who is the suspect. Next scene, Min, who is a bank employee and she stays at her office apartment, and this is a hi-fi apartment. Even though she stay alone, she have a feel that someone is there in the same house with her. She try to find out, but she does not find any clue. It is one fine morning. Min wakes up from bed, after her daily routine work done, she leaves to office, she come to notice unusual dust marks in the door lock. She doubts, someone touched the door lock, it may be a person fingerprints. She cleans that dust, change the door lock pin number. To say about Min, she is an innocent girl, easily gets teased by anyone. Her close friend who works with her, advise her not to be this much innocent in office, this is not good for her job career. Now Min, say to her friend, let it be like that, I do not know how to chance myself, being innocent is my nature, but I have another problem now. I feel someone entering my apartment and using it, when I was not there. Someone is following me. Don't be afraid, nothing like that, Min friend tell to her. Now Min gets into her apartment, security person hand over a parcel to Min, she reaches her apartment door, she find a bit of paper, her mother brought the parcel, but due to door pin change, she cannot open the door, so she handed over the parcel to security, she written in that paper and left. Now Min calls her mother, say she is really scared about this apartment, someone is following her without her knowledge, the door is open when I reached, did you try to open it, she asked her mother. No, I have not opened the door, her mother answered, is there any problem? Min replied, no, nothing. It was midnight, Min, in her deep sleep, heard a door knock, someone knock her apartment door. Suddenly she wake up, she was scared now, opened the door, but no one outside. She call police, they talk to Min about the incident. After police inquiry, police persons tell to her, no one broke the doors, no theft happened, we can't help you with no incident happened here. Min is now in deep sleep, a shadow comes out of restroom, sleep next to her, the scene end here. Next scene, it was morning, Min walks out from bed, but she cannot walk as normal, she doubts something happening wrong around her, she wants to find out. She meet the security man, ask him whether he can check security cameras for that night. I will check camera and let you know, security man reply her. Min with her friend at office, worried about the weird things happening around her. Her friend suggests to use fingerprints door lock. And also she asks her to find a roommates, not to be alone in the apartment room, she gives her an idea. From today you concentrate more in your work, perform well, get more incentives, impress your manager, and later make him your boyfriend. This sounds good for Min too. From next day, she is more focused in her work, meanwhile she overreacts and smiles to a customer. She gives her visiting card and convinces him to buy an insurance policy. But sometime later her friend comes to Min cabin, leave a comment seeing the customer face, he is worthless Min, don't waste your time. She leaves saying this. Min not expected this from her friend, stops smiling at that customer, changes her face reaction suddenly. Will you join with me for a coffee, that customer asks all of a sudden to Min. Min does not expect this from him, say no to him. Now he gets angry, shout at her. Manager comes now, try to convince that man, but he shout to manager also. Manager calls security person, and warn him he will call police if he not leave this place. That night Min in her apartment, think about that incident, she felt very shame of herself, what manager will think of her, all thoughts running in her mind now. This scene is a important scene, Min sleeping in her bed, a shadow comes out under the bed, having a liquid in a hand cloth takes near to Min face. He is the one who comes in the first scene, sleeping with Min in her bed. He is not her boyfriend. He makes Min unconscious in her sleep itself, use restroom, and sleep with her daily. The next day, Min after her office work, it was late night now. Meantime, the person who shout with Min and her manager, he comes close to Min, hold her hands, insist her for a coffee with him. Min's manager reaches that place, save her from that man. He warns him next time he will call police sure for his misbehavior with Min. Min reaches her room, no power in her room, she felt someone at the door, she turned back, manager standing in front of her. Manager had a purse in his hands. It was Min's purse. He looks inside. He understands there was a power failure, using torchlight he check over the switches. He turns on all the switches. Min doubt all this, ask manager, how he know the door number. Manager keeps silent for her question. At that moment Min rushes out of the room, locks the room, call police. The police persons reach Min apartment, they open the door. Unexpected thing they see here. Manager was murdered by his own necktie, tied up to the door handle. The police person takes Min into custody. The inspector suspect Min is the murderer. Later a higher official policeman, come to know, Min is not a suspect, he releases her from custody. This incident reflects next day in her office. All of them doubt Min is the reason for manager's death. Management terminate Min from her job. Min frustrated with all this, reach security cabin in her apartment, ask him whether is check the security cameras. Security person reply to her, all cameras working expect 6th floor. This is the floor where Min is staying, he tells to her soon he repairs it. Min now finds an access card in her room. It was not her access card. Someone's else. She does not find any clue how this card found in her room. She try to find this mysteries happening using this proof. He checks each and every door in that apartment, but this access card does not match with any security doors. She is hopeless now, returns to her room. Min room number is 601, now some clue strikes in her mind, he walk upstairs to room number 701, which is parallel up to her room. The access card matches with the security door. Min enters into that room. There was lot of girls' costumes and things, there was a girl photo, near to that she find a credit card statement. The card is in girl's name and it show where the transactions done last month. Next day she talks with her friend, about all this. Min with all confusion, decides to call to mobile number printed in that credit card statement. There was no response when Min called that phone number. Min friend finally send a message to that number threatening why don't you pick the call? Are you deaf and dumb? Min and her friend checked the statement. There was a specific transaction, which grabbed their attention. All weekday at specific time, particular product has been bought, its price was $3.20. They visit the same supermarket at that particular time. They keep watching the product at $3.20. No clues they get there. Meantime Min receives a message to her phone. The message text show Min friend name. How that girl knew Min's friend name. They notice at the same time, a girl moves from the billing section with purchase bill of $3.20 and also she is using her mobile phone at that time. This clarifies Min and her friend she is the girl they looking for. They follow her. But unfortunately they miss her, and that road at one point, split into two. Now both decide to take each road and find that girl. One who finds that girl call to another. At one stage, Min friend find that girl and reaches close to her. At the same time, Min spots a thing. That girl, what she bought in the supermarket is a cat food, and Min spot the empty cat food container over the street corner. Near to that, she see a door. He gets nearer to that door, and she notice the door lock is the same door lock model in her apartment. Min doubt and input her door password here. To her surprises, the door unlocks and opened now. Someone knew her password. Now Min, with scary feeling, enters into the house. In a room inside, what she saw is a nightmare. A girl with her hands tied with rope to a bed. She is unconscious. Min decides to call to police person. She listen, someone entering the house. She get under the bed and hide herself. A person, till now we do not know him, who he is, talks to that girl. He says her name. Now that girl is none other than the girl who was missing in the first scene of the movie. Now Min clarifies herself. The access card which she found in her apartment, it belongs to this girl, and this is the guy who comes to her house and following her. Min not able to see that guy's face. He got some anesthesia bottles with him, and that guy now moves on to another room. Min without any delay gets out of the room. Slowly she looks after that guy hiding somewhere. Now that guy use a tree saw, tries to cut that girl's hand. Watching all this from a hide place, Min gets out of the house with scare and fear. She runs over every street corner, but that guy chase her. Min can't escape from him. At last that unknown guy hold Min's hand and try to hit her. No one expected this will happen. Min friend hit that guy with a bike. That guy now hit hard by the bike, slide down on the road. Min and her friend assault him as much they can, but that guy hit them back again and again. Now Min and her friend, got hit very hard by him, laid down on the road. That guy get closer to them, try to kill them. At that moment, a police patrol comes in front of them. Seeing this, Min and her friend, call for help. That guy run away from that place. Now Min and her friend with police person suspect Min again. She is the culprit. Problem creates where she goes. Hearing this, Min friend, who is very aggressive and not like Min, start shouting at the police person, "Are you mad? That guy try to kill us, you doubt us?" The policeman asks for any evidence to Min. Min say he wear an old model wristwatch. She can identify that watch model, she added. Now group of police person, informed to the police inspector. They have found a girl hand in a basket in the rooftop and a visiting card in her hand. It is Min's visiting card. Now Min recognizes a past incident in her office and tells about a person who misbehaved with her. She gave a visiting card to that person. The police find that guy and take him to their custody. The police investigate him, but he does not cooperate with the investigation. He shouts at them, and police person notice an old model wristwatch in his hand. This make more suspect on him to the police. Same time, they see to camera footage. It is Min apartment entry gate. There this guy standing outside. Police investigate about this to him. He say, Min's manager insulted me, so was waiting for him. I was very much irritated. I planned to hit him on that day. But he did not return back, so I left that place. Now police person examine the girl hand. They doubt how it has been cut. Meanwhile, that suspected guy is a carpenter. Police person informed to Min, 90% investigation confirm that guy is the suspect in this case. We are waiting for fingerprint confirmation. Don't worry. Now Min leave the police station. Later Min moves to another house. Now that house owner give her a door key and tell her, this is the only key, spare key missing. If you need, take a copy of this key. Meanwhile, that suspected guy, escape from the police station. The police person, give a mobile camera to Min to place somewhere in her room. They ask her to keep recording what going in her room. She also checks the mobile camera, and place it somewhere difficult to find it in her room. Min in a supermarket now, meets the security person of that apartment. He talks to Min and tell to her, his house is next to her new house, if any help ask me. Min leaves that supermarket, knows she is not so comfortable there. Here is a main twist in this movie. Min all of a sudden stands still watching something. It is the billing section, where she see a product on the table. The price of that product is $8.20. The person near to that also wear a old model wristwatch. Min is very abnormal now. She is very scary. First we doubt the manager, then that suspected guy, and finally the actual psycho killer is the security person. Min rushes to her house, lock all doors. Min think of that mobile camera now, she plays back the recorded, what she notice is absolutely a nightmare. That psycho killer, just a few minutes before entered her room and now he is under the bed hiding himself. Just think of this horror. How Min react now. She tries to run outside, but that psycho get her. Meantime, the police inspector suspect the security person now. The reason for this, there was a case before, a hotel with serial murders, and in that hotel, the same psycho person has been worked as a security guard. Later in the apartment where Min before stayed, there was a girl missing case which is still unsolved. The policeman reaches that hotel which is not functional now. As the police inspector guessed, the psycho killer keep Min in this hotel only. Min is given anesthesia. She is unconscious. Later Min asks the psycho killer, "Why are you doing like this?" He replied to her, "Do you realize how difficult to stay alone? You girls does not even recognize our feelings and love, you keep a distance to men like us who are security guard. You always look for well-settled persons to be your boyfriend. I will do one thing, I have given you anesthesia, I will leave you free now, if possible run from this place, I will not get you, if somehow I get you, then I will cut your hands and then your legs." The scene goes like this: at one stage, Min manage to run from that place. The psycho sing a song and come close to Min, the place is full dark, Min find a place to hide. Now she listen to a voice, "Min, where are you?" It was the police inspector. Min does not know how to react, he warns the police inspector, and that the psycho is near to him. All of a sudden, psycho attack the police inspector. Both fights each other, in this incident police inspector get killed by psycho. At one point of time, Min drag the mat in the floor, where psycho killer slips down to the floor. In the meantime, Min takes the gun from the police inspector, and tries to shoot psycho. But, there was no bullet in the gun. Psycho grab Min close to him, takes an axe near to him, he say to Min, "What I said, if I get you, I will cut your hand. Now I am going to do that." Min hit him in his wounded leg where the bullet shot him, now psycho feel much pain and using this, Min tries to escape. That time, the wooden slab with needles fall on both. Min and psycho cannot move from their place. Now psycho on top of Min, behaves weird, say to her, "Let both be like this." Now Min, pushes him up, he becomes still now. A needle punches him on his head. He is killed now. The movie ends.